Hey guys, happy Chinese New Year! I wanted to do something for the Lunar New Year, so I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about Chinese superstitions. Now that topic might seem a little broad because the Chinese people have a lot of superstitions. As superstitious people go, we're a pretty superstitious people. Chinese superstitions have traditionally permeated every aspect of life. I definitely grew up with a ton. Western pop culture is probably already acquainted with the animal zodiac, also feng shui. Today I'm going to talk about some superstitions that might be a little less mainstream, but if you grew up in an Asian household, these are probably familiar. There are a ton of superstitions surrounding food. The one I heard a lot from my mom as a kid was that if I did not eat all of my rice, every wasted grain of rice would become a pimple on my future spouse's face. I'm not clear whether it's a pimple or a freckle, some sort of spot. I'm pretty sure this was an old wives' tale that was made up to discourage children from wasting food. What better way to do that than to invoke karma? You'll notice this myth has a particular focus on rice. Now, I'm not sure if it means it doesn't count if I throw out, say, a stale piece of chicken or bad collard greens from my workplace cafeteria, but to make myself feel better, I'm gonna say it doesn't. Speaking of things on your face, Chinese face reading is still a fairly relevant art. Western medicine already practices this to an extent to assess somebody's health. For instance, if you get breakouts in a certain part of your face, it may mean that you have a lot of fried oil in your diet. If you're a woman and you get these breakouts at a specific time of the month, it may mean your period is nigh. Chinese face reading in its more traditional form reads into your personality and your future prospects based on your facial features. Round faces and rounded nose tips are considered signs of prosperity. Eyes with large pupils and clear whites are considered signs of intelligence. A lot of times when I was growing up, my mom would comment on pictures of my friends and tell me whether they had good features or not, and also which one I could trust based on their specific facial features. But no matter what facial features you have, it's important to remember you are ultimately the creator of your own destiny. Got it? Another one I grew up with was about mirrors in bedrooms, specifically that a mirror should never face your bed. The reason I grew up with was that your bad luck and nightmares would be reflected off of the mirror and come back to you. Other rationales are that your soul will float into the mirror during the night and become trapped in some sort of spiritual limbo, or that the mirror will attract wandering spirits that will come and steal your consciousness. All of which sound horrible, but what's really always confused me is what actually constitutes a mirror. I mean, is a TV a mirror? Is a laptop a mirror? And typically I deal with this conundrum by just covering everything with a towel. You probably know the Chinese are obsessed with the number 8. You might also believe the number 13 is unlucky. The Chinese actually believe that 13 is lucky because it rhymes with the phrase for birth or growth. So I have pretty mixed feelings about the number 13. You may or may not know that the number 4 is considered unlucky because it rhymes with the word for death, which is why I wince every time I pass a house number that has a lot of 4s in it, and that is also why I didn't put 4 parts in this video. Which brings me to the final portion. Now, it wouldn't be a Chinese New Year's video without Chinese New Year. It is generally frowned upon to clean your house or your body on Chinese New Year. You would be cleaning out any luck that has arrived on that day. So you always have to do your cleaning beforehand, which means I can't take a shower until midnight tonight. Let me know in comments if you grew up with these superstitions or with any other superstitions. If you didn't grow up with any superstitions, tell me your greatest fear.